Are you ready to take your life to the next level? Are you ready to achieve your goals and live the life you've always dreamed of? I will show you how to develop the discipline you need to achieve your goals and live a fulfilling life. Discipline is the key to success. It is the bridge between thought and accomplishment, inspiration and value, and necessity and productivity. Discipline is the key to success in all areas of life. It's what separates the achievers from the dreamers. Discipline is the ability to control one's actions, especially in the face of temptation or difficulty. It is essential for personal growth because it allows us to overcome our weaknesses and achieve our goals. Without discipline, we are easily led astray by our impulses and desires. We are more likely to give in to temptation and make poor choices. We are also more likely to procrastinate and avoid taking action. But with discipline, we can control our impulses and desires. We can make better choices and take action toward our goals. We can also overcome our weaknesses and become stronger people. Without discipline, we are easily swayed by our emotions and impulses. We are more likely to give up on our goals and settle for mediocrity. But with discipline, we can achieve anything we set our minds to. We can overcome our fears, break our bad habits, and reach our full potential. Discipline is not easy. It takes hard work, dedication, and perseverance. But it is worth it. When we are disciplined, we feel better about ourselves. We are more confident and capable. We are more likely to achieve our goals and live the life we want. The importance of being honest with ourselves about our abilities. If we exaggerate our value, we are setting ourselves up for failure. We will be unable to meet our expectations and be disappointed in ourselves. So be honest with yourself about your abilities. Know what you are good at and know what you are not so good at. This will help you set realistic goals for yourself, and it will help you avoid disappointment. So how do we develop discipline? Discipline is not about being perfect. It is about making progress, even if it is small. Discipline is about consistency. It is about doing the right thing, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is about self-control. It is about making choices that are in your best interest, even when it is difficult. If you want to be successful, you need to be disciplined. Discipline is the foundation of success. It is the key to achieving your goals and living the life you want. So start today and develop discipline. It is the best investment you will ever make. If you want to lose weight, you need to be disciplined about your diet and exercise. If you want to get a good education, you need to be disciplined about your studies. If you want to start your own business, you need to be disciplined about your work ethic. The importance of changing habits. Habits are powerful things. They can control our thoughts, our actions, and our lives. If we want to change our lives, we must change our habits. Changing habits is not easy. It takes discipline and effort. But it is possible. Here are a few tips for changing habits. Identify the habit you want to change. What is the habit that is holding you back? Figure out why you want to change the habit. What are the benefits of changing the habit? Make a plan for changing the habit. What steps do you need to take to change the habit? Be patient. Changing habits takes time and effort. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. Having clear goals is essential for achieving success. It gives you something to strive for and helps you stay motivated. It also helps you make better decisions and prioritize your time. So how do you set clear goals? Make sure your goals are specific. What do you want to achieve? When do you want to achieve it? How will you know when you've achieved it? Make sure your goals are measurable. How will you measure your progress? How will you know if you're on track? Make sure your goals are realistic. Don't set yourself up for failure by setting unrealistic goals. Make sure your goals are important to you. If you're not passionate about your goals, you're less likely to stick with them. Once you've set your goals, it's important to take action. This means breaking your goals down into smaller steps and taking action on those steps regularly. It's also important to be patient and persistent. It takes time and effort to achieve your goals. Don't get discouraged if you don't see results immediately. In addition to having clear, written goals, it is also important to engage in long periods of focused effort on a single, important goal. This means being able to block out distractions and give your full attention to the task at hand. A sense of purpose is what gives our lives meaning and direction. It's what makes us get up in the morning and keeps us going even when things are tough. There are many benefits to having a sense of purpose in life. It can help us to reduce the risk of addiction. Studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose are less likely to become addicted to drugs or alcohol. Enhance our well-being. People with a sense of purpose tend to be happier, healthier, and more resilient. Experience greater rewards. When we pursue goals that are important to us, the rewards we experience are much greater. Reduce pain and anxiety. A sense of purpose can act as an analgesic, reducing pain and suppressing anxiety. Improve our cognitive abilities. Having a purpose can motivate, energize, focus, and improve our cognitive abilities. Make our lives more fulfilling and satisfying. A sense of purpose gives our lives meaning and importance, making them more fulfilling and satisfying. So how do we find our sense of purpose? Think about what you're passionate about. What are the things that you love to do? What are the things that you're good at? Consider your strengths and weaknesses. What are the things that you're good at? What are the things that you're not so good at? Think about what you want to achieve in life. What are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? Talk to people who know you well. Ask them what they think your sense of purpose is. Do some soul searching. Take some time to reflect on your values and what's important to you. Finding your sense of purpose may take some time and effort, but it's worth it. When you have a sense of purpose, your life will be more meaningful and fulfilling. Without a plan, it's easy to get lost and sidetracked. You may eventually reach your destination, but it will take longer and be more difficult. So why is planning so important? Planning helps you stay focused. When you have a plan, you know what you need to do and when you need to do it. This helps you stay focused on your goals and avoid getting sidetracked. Planning helps you save time. When you know what you need to do, you can make better use of your time. You can avoid wasting time on tasks that are not important or that are not helping you achieve your goals. Planning helps you achieve your goals. When you have a plan, you are more likely to achieve your goals. This is because you have a clear roadmap to follow and you are less likely to give up when things get tough. In life, we all have obligations. These obligations can be big or small, but they are all important. So why is it important to take responsibility for our obligations? There are a few reasons. It shows that we are mature and responsible. When we take responsibility for our obligations, we show that we are capable of handling our affairs. It helps us to be more successful. When we take responsibility for our obligations, we are more likely to achieve our goals. It makes us feel good about ourselves. When we take responsibility for our obligations, we feel a sense of accomplishment. But what about the difficult things? The difficult things are the things that we don't want to do, but we know that we need to do. These are the things that make us uncomfortable and that we would rather avoid. But even though they're difficult, the difficult things are often the most important. So how do we take responsibility for the difficult things? Start by identifying the difficult things. What are the things that you are avoiding? Be honest with yourself about why you are avoiding them. What are you afraid of? What are you telling yourself about why you can't do them? Break the difficult things down into smaller steps. This will make them seem less daunting. Start small and gradually work your way up. Don't try to do too much too soon. Reward yourself for your accomplishments. This will help you stay motivated. Once you are honest with yourself, you can start to challenge those beliefs and take steps to overcome your fears. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. We all have the potential to live meaningful lives. But to do that, we need to take responsibility for our lives and put ourselves together. What does it mean to take responsibility for our lives? It means taking ownership of our actions and our choices. It means being accountable for the things that happen in our lives. What does it mean to put ourselves together? It means taking care of ourselves physically, mentally, and emotionally. It means making sure that we are healthy, happy, and fulfilled. When we take responsibility for our lives and put ourselves together, we give our lives meaning. We give ourselves a sense of purpose and direction. We give ourselves a reason to get up in the morning. There are two aspects to the positive emotion system in the brain. Consummatory reward. This is the feeling of pleasure that we get from things like eating, drinking, or having sex. Incentive reward. This is the feeling of anticipation and motivation that we get from things like working towards a goal or learning something new. The incentive reward system is the one that gives us a sense of meaningful engagement in life. It's the feeling that we get when we're doing something that we're passionate about and that we're good at. So how do we take responsibility for our lives and put ourselves together? Set goals for yourself and work towards them. Take care of your physical health by eating healthy foods, exercising regularly, and getting enough sleep. Take care of your mental health by managing stress, practicing mindfulness, and seeking professional help if needed. Spend time with people who make you feel good about yourself. Do things that you're passionate about. No matter what your goals are, discipline will help you achieve them. So don't be afraid to start developing discipline today. It is the key to success. So go out there and start developing discipline. The world is waiting for you to achieve your goals.